Hello and welcome back. It is me, and today we're discussing the Fermi Paradox, all about aliens, speculations, that sort of stuff. And we are continuing with daily challenges because I need 2 more wins total. It's Judas today, and we'll see how we do. Let's get going. What's it gonna be? Mom's foot. Judas to mom's foot. That is, huh. Okay, the one thing about Judas is I really need to be careful about health. That is perfect. Okay, I feel a lot better already. And let's go hit you and do you, and I want to go over here. And sure, little Loki, that's fine. Let me check in here. I was hoping for a soul heart, but that's okay. Anyway, let's get into the topic because this is one that I find very fascinating. I love talking about speculations about, like, aliens and stuff. Like, unironically, I think it's super fascinating, even if it's not super practical. And I do wonder at times why these are peer-reviewed articles about aliens possibly existing when it's kind of like it's entirely speculation. Why does this get the same sort of merit as, like, you know, discussions about almost anything else, really? But I still enjoy it, you know? So, the Fermi Paradox is named after Enrico Fermi, Italian-American physicist, who in 1950 apparently had a conversation with his colleagues one day, and there's really... Thinking about the secret room, hold on. I guess I'll try over there. I don't always trust my judgment on distance when in a 3-room like that. 3-wide room. This is perfect. Okay. Now I can at least buy BOGO bombs. So, Enrico Fermi in 1950 was having a discussion with his colleagues about UFOs and faster-than-light travel. Just a casual discussion again, when sometime later, as they were having lunch and had talked about several different topics, Fermi supposedly blurted out, but where is everybody? Or, depending on who you ask, what he said was, don't you ever wonder where everybody is? Now, the reason why that quote is inexact is because Enrico Fermi himself died of cancer, I believe, in 1954, before this paradox really gained popularity. So unfortunately, we don't really have his words, his direct words, as he remembers them anyway. Very sad. So what we do have are the recollections of his colleagues. Toxic shock. Okay. That could be pretty good. So, oh, that's very good. Again, this paradox itself is about the lack of evidence for extraterrestrial life, despite the apparent high likelihood of it. That, according to what we know about physics and life, that it shouldn't be that rare, and yet it seems to be. Don't want any of those, really, and this is great. I'll get you up to the right side so we get the soul heart. And lots of bombs. I think I'm gonna bomb into this region after all. What do we got? More bombs! You know, I'm gonna bomb into that region too. Why not? And nowhere else. Except maybe the secret room. So, when talking about the Fermi Paradox, one of the most famous points of discussion is the Drake equation, named after Francis Drake. Whoa. Oh, I see. named after Francis Drake in 1961. Sure, why not?
Shot speed up.
Yes, thank you. The Drake equation goes something like this. I'm going to simplify it a bit because I actually don't like the way that it's stated. Oh, whoa. Yeah, I'll take that. The Drake equation is an estimate of how much intelligent life should exist within the Milky Way galaxy, and it's computed more or less like this. Again, I am simplifying it a bit. Another health up. And yeah, I didn't care about what was in the shop. But I will have a lot of extra bombs, so let me use every advantage I can, because I want to win, to go into the arcade and blow some stuff up. Oh! Yeah, okay. Well, I'll blow you up. Yeah, that works pretty well. And then I'll give you money. So, you start out with the total number of... I didn't mean to give you a bomb, but whatever. Well, there goes all of my bombs. You start out with the total number of stars in the Milky Way galaxy. You then multiply that by the average number of planets per star. Oh, and I get extra money. That's a lot of extra money. Wow. And then you multiply that by the likelihood of planets being habitable, as we understand habitability anyway. Multiply that by the likelihood of life emerging on a planet. And I'll stop there. Lots and lots of money. Let me go refresh my memory as to what was in the shop. So the likelihood of life emerging on that planet, then times the likelihood of... how about you two? Intelligent life emerging? And finally... No, not finally. Then, next, you multiply that by the likelihood of aliens developing some sort of detectable technology, such as signals, radio signals, and then you multiply that by time, because the speed of light very much matters for these considerations, if we're looking to detect radio signals, you know? Can you go away? Yeah. Okay, whatever. So many double-wide rooms. At least I think I know where the secret room is. Yes. Great. Maybe I actually shouldn't use this power until I see whether or not all the enemies are dead. Oh, that's okay. Okay, interesting. He didn't die immediately. Like he was supposed to. Let's see. So, again, these, time very much matters because the longer that alien civilizations have supposedly been around, the longer their radio signals would exist, and therefore we'd be able to detect them more easily. That's sort of the train of logic. Did anything drop? No. Okay, cool. I will go in here, because I want a higher chance. Yes. Now, the last 4 terms in the Drake equation are entirely unknown, which means, again, they're completely speculative, and there is no good way of estimating them using statistics, because we're really working with a sample size of 1 here, you know? Pay to win, I will accept. Not only is Earth the only example of life that we know of, but us as humans, we are the only intelligent race, at least in terms of developing advanced technologies and having, you know, a lot of abstract reasoning and that sort of stuff. No. Ooh. I'll take that. And I'll accept a map too. And lastly, let me blow you up. Yeah, good money, good money. And I like the present, but I'd rather get these. I was hoping for more bombs. I have way too many keys now. Whatever. Optimistically speaking, from the Drake equation, it's been estimated that there could be between 1,000 and 100 million. I'm not sure where 5 came from, but between again 1,000 and 100 million total alien civilizations in the Milky Way galaxy. But again, that's being optimistic about a lot of these numbers. Being pessimistic instead, it's possible that we humans are the only intelligent life forms in the galaxy. So, a lot of room to speculate. Well, I'm not going that far, so Sensor can't mess me up that badly. Yeah, I'll save the devil for the moment. Yeah, there we go. Plenty of room to maneuver. I'd rather save the devil for the next angel fight, if possible. Ah, well, whatever. Oh, don't you dare. Bombs! Also, I'm curious, I see the crack in this rock here. I wonder... Okay, it did not. I was curious, though. Yeah, I'll take another health up, why not? At this point... Okay, so, one of the hypotheses regarding the Fermi Paradox, one of the solutions to the paradox, that is the Great Filter hypothesis. The idea that at least one of the terms in the Drake equation is actually much, much smaller than people expect. Examples are the biggest single example is abiogenesis. That is the origin of life itself from non-living matter. Because that is still not understood at all. That is a major question in evolutionary biology still. Ah, I can't even kill any of these guys? Come on. Go, go, there. A bed? Also. And if I recall correctly... Well, actually, let me use this guy first. Yeah. Oh. Sure. Okay. Where would the secret room go? Probably there? More bombs! Let's try it. Nope. Okay, let's try over here. I'm a bit pessimistic. Yeah. And lastly, let's try over here, and I have plenty of bombs, so I don't mind using them. Okay, so I guess it's up there then. Huh. And yes, I will keep using bombs like this. More bombs! Oh, and not even... Okay, whatever. So, again, the Great Filter hypothesis suggests that that could be real nice. Suggests that one of the terms in the Drake equation, yes, is actually much smaller than expected, especially abiogenesis. I'll talk a bit more about abiogenesis in a second, but there are other great filters as well, or at least that are theorized to be, other factors that are theorized to be great filters, such as the emergence of eukaryotic cells, meiosis, which is sexual reproduction basically, and logical deductions. That may also be a great filter. skipped a line. Abiogenesis estimates vary by hundreds of orders of magnitude in between different estimates, which, sorry, that was a little redundant, but, it's true. They vary by hundreds of orders of magnitude, which means at the lowest end, abiogenesis may be so incredibly rare. Yay. That not only are humans possibly the only intelligent or civilized life forms in the entire universe, but that the Earth may be the only planet with life on it in the entire universe. The numbers are that small. Like, a lot of people really seem to struggle to understand just how close to zero this number tends to be by some estimates. Whoop. Okay, nice. And this is Dank Depth 1, cool. Which means I actually do want to pick you up, because you're a fly item. And then we reroll. Very nice. I think it's a win at this point, but still. Astrobiologist, let me get his name right. Dirk Schultz McCooch and William Baines. Nice. Suggest that the great filters are possibly abiogenesis again, but also human-level intelligence, a lack of resources to settle other planets. I thought you would be a ghost. Huh. My vision was a little off there. Lack of resources to settle other planets or self-destructive behavior. Ooh, the battery. There's a novel idea. Oop, okay. No thank you. Paleobiologist, Olev Vin, suggests that inherited patterns of behavior, IBPs, are ultimately evolved for the sake of survival, not for the sake of civilization. And actually, his ultimate suggestion is then that it's simply a natural part of living beings that have, behaviors that can be inherited, that they will ultimately resist some level of civilization. That's a loose understanding of what he said, but still. But believe it or not, I actually had a pretty similar theory myself, although it didn't directly relate to the Fermi Paradox. Okay, cool. And I'll use you over here as well. Yeah. Just in case. Okay, good. So my personal theory, which I had written down and planned to talk about one day. I know I don't have a, much of a way to prove that I came up with this or anything, but it is something I considered. No. I'll even blow you up. I don't care. Sure. Get my money back. So as I wrote this down, the way I wrote this down, rather, is that the more abstracted from basic survival we are as a civilization, the more easily people can become discontented and dissatisfied. That doesn't mean that I believe that civilization causes discontentment, but that when someone is discontent or dissatisfied, they're much more easily to become mentally unstable in a society that is less directly involved with, again, survival. In other words, I think that survival helps ground people emotionally and prevents people from harming their neighbors as much. But of course, that would also sort of mean that they may harm their enemies more easily, too. Maybe it's an unpolished theory, but it's interesting to find something that confirms it. Red Mom, huh? Well, I'll just keep using this. This is the final fight here. Go. Step on the explosion. Nice. Whoop. Okay. Cool. And great. That's fine, too. I don't care. I really don't care. And there we are. I could even go elsewhere. Jar of Souls. Urn of Souls, excuse me. Now I actually had a lot more to talk about here. But you know, maybe I'll save that for tomorrow. Because there's some interesting stuff. I really do have a lot more. Grabby aliens, rare earth hypothesis, and a whole slew of, a whole slew of alternative hypotheses to the Fermi Paradox, so I guess look forward to that tomorrow. So, thank you for watching, hope you learned something, maybe you didn't, but maybe you'll learn something tomorrow instead, when I finish this topic. Anyway, hope you were also entertained, and I hope I will see you tomorrow. Take care.